Okay. Welcome. Okay, in case you're meeting me for the very first time, my name is Christian Marvelous Kaka, and many people also know me as Chinedu Kaka or Christian Chinedu Kaka. So, okay, just a quick recap of who am I. I've been in the internet space for the past 2 years now. Internet money making space, actually, online money making space for the past 2 years now. I've been able to help over 600 people to gain stable financial income through the internet. Legitimately, very, very important, legitimately. And in this webinar, very, very quickly, we'll be looking at how to literally print 200K to 500K monthly with your smartphone. Now, this 200K is somehow is not too clear. It's not too clear. So this 200K to 500K, I just noticed that right now. It's not too clear, but that's 200K to 500K. And then also, very important, if you're just coming for the first time, I use different influencers in my Facebook post and in my ads just to make sure I reach um a lot of people. Do you understand? So please, you're not getting scammed. It's still the same face you saw in the Facebook page, and it's still the same face. It's still Christian Marvelous Chinedu. So once you see the ads, most of them are used. I use I use female influencers, and some I use male influencers. You understand? So don't have that all tangled in. So with that being said, let's get on with this quickly. Now, on this webinar, you will discover a new way to start making what I call income on demand, and how you can model these blueprints to launch your own profitable business in 30 days or even less. Now, I want this webinar to be very fast, and I want it to be straight to the point. And now we'll be teaching you and I'll be showing you how to discover a new way to start making what I call income on demand. That means income when you need it, not depending on salary or not depending on getting a particular allowee or getting a particular amount of money every month from someone else. This is income on demand when you want it. So be with me in the next few minutes. Let's work this down. Any distraction you have right now with you, just keep it. And then let me walk you down through this so you can get this and change your life for the better. Then now, who is this training for? It is for you if you're a young person, you're worried about the future, what it has in store for you, or you're a housewife who doesn't have anything doing, and you're looking for a legit way to make money online for yourself. This is also for you if you work a 9 to 5 job where you work yourself to the bone, yet you are unappreciated, and even worse, you are paid far too little for your efforts. It is for you also if you want to find a steady, secure, sure, and legit source of income. If this is you, sit back, remove all distraction, and let's ride on. Now, if the three branches I've just mentioned now is connected to you, please sit back, remove all distraction, and let's ride on. Let me show you how this is done. If you're working in a 9 to 5 job that is paying you a little money, the money they are paying you before you even come self, it has finished. Sit down and let's make this work for you. If you're just a student or you're a young person, just like me, you're in your early 20s, you're in your late 20s, you're in your early 30s, late 30s, and you really want to change things for yourself before the ending of this year, then sit back and listen to this webinar from start to end, because this is something you will not see any other place. Now, in the next 15 to 20 minutes, I'll be showing you how to start getting paid with this business model without having to beg, push, or cajole anyone to buy anything from you, but for you to see how lucrative this business is. Now, the next few minutes, I'll be showing you how to make this income online without having to beg, without having to push, without having to cajole anyone, because that's why everybody are afraid when it comes to making money online. Begging people to buy things from you, pushing them, cajoling them, posting on WhatsApp, doing all those things and all those stressful things. This business has nothing to do with that. But then again, before we move forward, I want you to see how lucrative this business is and how it has actually helped my life. how it has transformed my life, and it has actually also transformed everybody I know and everybody that I've shown this business model. Now, this is where I used to stay before. This was where I used to stay before. This was my apartment, and this is the place I stayed before. And I met this business, and I've been able to move to here. This is my house right now. And yes, this is my place right now. This is my workspace. This was my workspace before. Look at I just kept the what's the name again? The system on top of the fridge because there was nowhere to put it. So this is my workspace right now. And this is me, this is my room, this is me sitting down in the parlor here. And also I've been able to make different investments over and over. Now this is me in a real estate company, or this is me in a real estate company. I've been able to get and secure lands for myself, not just one, multiple lands for myself over and over. And also this is a different company. This is a company I bought shares with. I've been able to buy shares with this company, and they pay monthly. They pay me an amount of money monthly. Do you understand? Continuously every month. And this all this came from the business I'm about to introduce to you now, all legitimately online. This is also me. I got a new MacBook Pro. I got a new MacBook Pro, and this is almost a 1 million naira. I bought this system MacBook Pro, and I also uploaded it everywhere on my social media handles. So that almost 1 million naira, I got this MacBook Pro, and just also from this what, this business, and I'm not even joking. Also from what this business, I even got a this in this of recent of recent a new smart TV of recent of almost 400k, but I did not put that there because I no need there. But this the truth is, this webinar is not about me or to tell you about my achievements and all that. It is not. It is all about you. I'm just trying to show you how lucrative this business is so that you see that what you're about to do here or what you're about to discover today is not something that you've been hearing over and over before. And then, just lastly, I know that there are different and there are different things that'll be going up your mind now. I'll be like, who is this person that is claiming this and making these big claims, saying he did this, he did that, he did that. Now, just to talk about some credibility. If you all know Expertina is the largest affiliate platform in Africa. And it's the largest internet marketing platform or anything that has to do with digital course platforms in Africa. So I was invited by Expertina to come speak on their space. And there's no how Expertina will be inviting someone that does not have what he does not know what he's saying, or someone that is a scammer, or someone that doesn't know what he's doing to their space, because that is over 124,000 followers. So they will not want to risk that. So this is just to try to show you that I know what I'm doing, and this business is a business that is not just recognized by me, but recognized by Expertnia and recognized by every other um 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 every other credible platforms, digital platforms that know what they are doing. So with that being said, let's go into it. Now I could go on and on with the results, but if I do that, I'll be forfeiting the essence of this webinar, which is to keep it short, straight to the point, and all about you. Now, the name of this business is ghostwriting. The name of this business is what? Ghostwriting. And the next few minutes, I'll be walking about how it works, how you can benefit from it, and how you can start. Now, ghostwriting and how it works. Just as the name implies, ghostwriting is basically writing for foreign companies, for peoples, for blogs, and also for international clients and earning in dollars or naira, even if you are not a writer. Now, just like the name implies, ghosts. Once you take up, once someone tell you about ghosts, the first thing you start reasoning is what disappearing and all that, or someone that you cannot see. When they say ghost workers, they mean people that you don't see, but they still receive salary. But this now is different. Ghost writing has to do with what, where you actually write for foreign companies. Let me just put it in layman terms. You write for foreign companies and you write for people's, write for blogs without actually showing your face or without actually imputing your name there or anything. You understand? The companies and the countries, what the companies and the people you'll be writing for, they will be the person to take that for themselves. Why you yourself, you just write. You understand? That's just the basic understanding of what ghostwriting. Just like writing without being known, but you're actually known because you get paid for it. Do you understand? Now, with that being said, just before we continue here, a few points to note from this business model. Number one, you are not promoting any products. Nothing like buy one get free, all those. You're not promoting any products. Number two, you are not referring anybody to in, like all those referral something. You are not doing any of that sort. Then also, you are also not doing anything like downlines or whatsoever, or all that. You're not doing any of those stuff. You're also not posting on social media to end. You're not posting on social media or posting on WhatsApp or posting on everywhere and say, okay, before you in, and you're not doing any of that sort. You won't have to wait until the company sell your articles or story to get paid. Nothing concern them with nothing concern you waiting for for them to sell your article or for your stories to be read. There's no problem with that. These companies have no affiliation with that. You don't have any problem with that. That's not your problem. Then you can do this with any smartphone at all, be it Techno or whichever smartphone. And most importantly, you don't need an audience. That means you don't need to have a lot of following. In fact, how many following do I have? You don't need to have a lot of following. You don't need to have maybe a lot of people following. You don't need all that. That is what you just need to know about this business. Now, how to make money from ghostwriting. Now, this is the way we make money from ghostwriting. Now, the type of ghostwriting we do, please listen very carefully. This is the most important part of this webinar. Now, the type of ghostwriting we do is the type of ghostwriting whereby we get what we call exclusive contract and non-exclusive contract. Now, this exclusive contract is given by these companies. Do you understand? They are given by these companies who will be introducing you to. Now, these companies gives you either what we call an exclusive contract or a non-exclusive contract. An exclusive contract is worth $800 to $1,500 per contract, while the non-exclusive contract is worth $150 to $450 per what? Per contract. Now, this exclusive contract, now the question is, how do you get them? We'll be introducing you, don't worry, to the companies that will be showing you how to what to actually apply and get them. But we'll get them by applying. And what do we apply with? Just a very short fictional story. That's what we use in what? In applying. And we'll show you the steps on how to do all this stuff. So now, exclusive contract are worth 800 to what? $1,500, $500. Right now, the dollar is almost at 900 naira. It's almost at what? 900 naira with my phone here. And if I want to calculate that now, let's just say for let's say $1,000 now. Let's use 800 naira or 850. It's 850 what? 850,000 naira. Do you understand? So you can see how lucrative this is. So now all you have to do is what? Apply to these companies, get an exclusive contract or a non-exclusive contract. Either of them makes what? Makes sense. Now, with that being said and done, let's move on. So, since these contracts are this good, is it hard to get them? Now, you've just heard about a contract that can pay as high as 850,000 naira. So, now the question now is that, is it hard to get this contract? Like, since these contracts could be paid, is it hard to get them? Now, very simple and short, no, it is not. In fact, some of our students have been able to get contracts in 2 working days after application. And there's no limit to how many contracts you can get in a single month. In fact, like we have students that have been able to get 6, 7 contracts in 1 month, and these contracts are worth over $1,000. So calculate now how much. That's almost $7,000 in 1 month, or over, not even almost, over $7,000 in 1 month. These are students. These are people that are 20 something years old that are making this high and huge amounts of money from what? From ghostwriting, from our trainings and our teachings that we have showed them on how to do this. So it is not how to get, it's not hard to to get this content. And the reason is because we've been able to walk through this step. All you have to just do is repeat what we have done to get your what to get your own contract. So now let's just look at the practical side. Now these are students in our community. You can see this guy say, I applied for a non-exclusive contract this morning and I just got a contract almost $175 sharp. This from our community. These students from our community that got the training. See them, this one was able to make $175 what dollars. This one was like, God don't do them for me. Oh, this is a contract. He got a contract worth 1,100. That's over 850,000 naira. This was a contract sent by what from one of the companies. Then this is the person. This one said a little motivation for newbies. Ghostwriting what pays. The first slide. Then the second slide. Thank you. I got an exclusive contract and seventh contract this month. I say that seventh contract this month. Check it. Do the math for yourself. I don't have the time to do that, so you can do that by yourself. Seven contracts. Seven contracts. If one contract is worth $1,100. So check that. That is what? Seven contracts. So just do the math and see how much. That is over $7,000 that a student is earning in our community. Then this person was like, here I am again, oh, ghostwriting income generator pays. After getting a contract worth over 800,000 naira last week, I'm here again with another one, and I will always be grateful. Are you seeing that? He's here again with another contract. Then you can see this person again, 6 and 7 contract. I could go on and on. They are too much, honestly. But I'm trying to make sure that I wrap this webinar in 25 to 30 minutes. Then you see this person, he says 6th and 7th contract for them. This is a different person from the other person. 6th and 7th contract, that is over 7 contracts in 1 month. In 1 month. Then you can go on. I could go on and on. This person was like, thank you. Now, I've talked about my students' contract and students in the community contract. Now, let me also talk about my own contract, because I can't be teaching you how to fish if I've not been able to get contracts myself, or get contracts for to get results my own self. Now, this is my own contract, and on you can see that this is Mona. Thank you for the reply. Please fill in my detail number when you apply for the contract. Our contract are offered to use a 6% revenue share. This is just, let's just leave the big English. What this means is that I've gotten a contract from one of the foreign companies we'll be introducing to you, and you can see it here again. I'm an editor, queries, we have reviewed your work, and so you can also see that to what that's a contract too from one of the companies too will be introduced to you. So these are another place too, a contract too I got to. Then this is another one too, a contract to how your work signing has passed the contract application review. We send the contract to your email in this contracts too. These are contracts that I've gotten by my own self over and over, that have been able to help me to stay on my own and become stable on my own financially without asking anyone for money, getting everything I want on myself. And everyone in the community also have been able to do this, just as we have also shown them. So now just like we have also shown that, I think I have a testimony here of a student. What is that his name again? Let me search for it.
I'm a medical student and a student of the Ghostwriting Income Generator course. Before now, I was just a regular medical student depending on my parents for school fees, for money, for upkeep, and so many other things. Until late last year, I started checking out for things I could do online to make money for myself. I failed in so many of them until I found this business model called ghostwriting. I did my research. Yes, I did my research to be sure that it is worth doing and it was genuine enough. When I was convinced, I ventured into the business. I patiently studied the whole business model and started implementing what I was taught. In less than 6 months of implementing what I was taught in this business model, I've generated contracts worth over $7,000. Yes, and in this business model, what I was taught, or what it's going to teach you, is how to write for companies or individuals that are going to pay you highly in dollars for your services directly into your local bank account. And if you are not a writer, you'll be taught on how to write. If you're already a writer, you'll be taught on how to improve on your writing skills to meet the standard of these companies. You'll be introduced to so many companies, so many foreign companies that will pay you highly, that are looking for writers to write for their companies. And if you are not a writer like me, you have a busy schedule, 9 to 5 job, or you are a medical student, or you do anything that is tedious enough that will not allow you to write, this business model will also teach you how to make at least $200 to $300 every month. Yes, I've attached some of my payment proofs from this business in the last 4 months or a couple of months back, so that
So yes, so you have seen it also for yourself. That is not just me saying it, but also students from our community. And if you listen very well, he said he's a medical student. He does not have the time. So that means you don't need to be a writer. All you have to do is, don't we'll get to that part. All you have to do is what? Get writers to do this for you and get your money. That's just the way it is. And he's made over $7,000. That's over 3 to 5 million naira. 3 to 4 point something million naira he has made without being a writer. He has not written one single word because of what? He's a medical student. So now I like what I see, but what if I don't know how to write? You sure I can do it? You have seen what L.A. Victor said, our student said. He's been able to do this without being a writer. Yes, you can. You'll be taught how to get good writers. Me personally, right now, because I use writers a lot because I'm more focused on trying to help many people get started. So I use writers a lot because I have only time for my students and time to just negotiate with my writers and reach out to new writers. I use writers a lot, and I will show you how I've been able to do this. You can negotiate to pay them after you have been paid from a contract. Because you'll be wondering now, okay, how will I pay them? All my writers, I pay them after I've been paid from a what? From a contract. Do you understand? Because it's more easier than that. And a lot of them are very affordable and they collect as little as 1 naira per word. You'll be paid an amount that after they pay you, you just pay these people a very chicken chin amount. That's where the sweet thing of this writing is. I remember when I was paid over 200K in one particular gig, and what me and the writer agreed to pay was 45,000 naira. I felt bad, but that's just it's business. Do you understand? It's business. Then, so even after paying them to write for you, you will still get the bigger share of your money left from your contract for yourself. This is what a lot of people in our private group what they do. That's what we all do. So that's just the way it is. If you don't want to write, there's no problem. You don't need to be a writer. So let that not what scare you. You don't need to what be a writer at all. Then how do I know this is real? You can do your own research. Honestly, we have Google right now, so we are just in an age where everybody has a smartphone at least. So do your own research. We have Google, we have anything. Do your own research. You understand? Go on Google, go on YouTube, check for ghostwriting. You see that ghostwriting has been existing years back. Do you understand? It has been existing years old, years back. Then, okay, I understand this business model now. How can I get started? First, you need to get the proper training to know everything about ghostwriting and how to actually make money from what? From it. Then number two, you need a smartphone. And number three, you need an internet connection or your data, as you normally call it. Now, you need to get a proper training. I know most of the times when people see webinars like this or see life-changing videos like this, what the next thing they do is that they go to YouTube and go and look for free information. You cannot these sites, 12 sites, 12 companies, you cannot see these companies online. Let me just tell you the truth. You cannot see them. Even if there's no how in this world, you have students that have faced any issue you want to face when coming on board. So it's very good to learn with people that already are in a group. It makes you push you forward and do better. Do you understand? Then, what is this training about and what will I get from it? Now, the training that will be putting you through to show you how to get this contract, whether being a writer or non or you non-writer, is called Ghostwriting Income Generator. It is a closed door training that trains and show you the free apps to help you write if you decide to write yourself. Oh, and you'll also be getting access to the free writing apps to help you write if you decide what write to say. You also get access to the 12 verified foreign websites that are ready to pay you in dollars. The naira is crumbling. It is not in news anymore. Everyone knows the naira is what crumbling, almost 900 naira. I checked this morning at Binance, it was 910 naira to buy the USDT. The naira is crumbling, so no too much long talk. These websites will be showing you, will pay you in dollars. They are not paying in naira. They will pay you what in dollars. It will also show you how to get verified good writers that can discuss with and accept payment after you have gotten your money from your what your contracts. Me personally, I will also be showing you how to do that. It will help you to open a domicile account in Nigerian banks for your payment here in Nigeria without the hassle of getting any referee. Now, if you have tried opening a domicile account before, my first domicile account, that is a dollar account in Nigeria, it was hard. So it's very hard. I had to go through getting guarantees, to getting guarantors, to getting this and that and all that. You don't need all that. Let me just tell you, you don't need all that in the ghostwriting income generator training. You don't need all that. All you need is your NIN. You don't need to go and look for this, you go and look for no. You're not doing all that at all. We are taking that hassle out of you, and you still get a dollar what a working dollar account here in Nigeria that you can use to withdraw your money here. Then you will get access to a mentorship group with over 1,000 ghostwriters who you can share your ideas and make money together. There's nothing sweeter than making money together with your peers. Once you getting into the income generator training, you get access to what over 1,000 students that are ready to share ideas with you. You also get a minimum of 12-hour support daily and hold you by the hands so you can get contracts on your own till you don't need any support. We have over 8 admins, and these 8 admins work always, and me, I also work. These coaches and mentors are ready to put you through until I know that many people's fear is always I pay for something and this person did like this person. Those people are mostly affiliate marketers, and the reason why they do that is that not all of them, not all. The reason why they do that is that they have nothing to tell you. But this is something we do. This is something we've been doing years, past 2 years now. This is something what we've been doing over and over and over. I, Dan, and every other coach and mentor in the training, we've been able to do this over and over and over and over. So we are not going anywhere. So what will make you send us messages and will not reply to you? We'll be there to reply you until you're able to to stand on your own. Do you get? So we are there for you with all full guarantee. Then, how do you actually get started now? You've heard about the good things about this training, how to make this high amount of money from your bedroom and with just your smartphone. How do you actually get started? Now, the registration for the training is currently at 30,000 naira. Now, the price is increasing to 40,000 naira. It was 20,000 naira way back soon, way back before it was 20,000 naira. I know once you see this price and you say, they don't come again. But let me tell you something. If you know the worth of what you're paying for, you won't even scream for that. The price is increasing to 40,000 naira. And once it increases, because we just upgraded the cost right now, the cost was upgraded just few days back. The upgrade, what came with the upgrade has been mind blowing. The testimonies have been mind blowing. We've been able to show you how to create. People take money to create paper accounts of 20,000 naira. I've paid someone 15,000 naira before. We've been able to show you how to create paper accounts in this new upgrade without any third party, whatever, here in Nigeria. We've been also able to show you how to create a good Upwork account. It's just of recent we even started doing Upwork, showing you how to get clients from different social media platforms. These are the things that are in the upgrade. A lot has been packed in the upgrade. And that's why the price is set to increase to 40,000 naira very soon. Once it settles down now, it's increasing. So now it's a one-time payment also. Times if you're paying 30,000 naira once. You're not paying to apply to these companies, you're not paying to get access to these companies, you're not paying to for mentorship. Once you pay 30,000 naira, it covers everything. Then since these contracts are worth thousands of dollars, you can get as many as you can monthly. This is an offer you don't want to miss, honestly. It is not, you're not limited to getting just what? Just one offer, just one contract. You can get over and over as many as you want, as many as you want, as you can. Do you get? So now, my unique offers to you now, if you register in the next 48 hours from now, you get these amazing bonuses from me. If you get to register from 48 hours from now, you will get this amazing what? Bonuses from me. My strip square formula on how to get writers without spending a dime. This alone is worth 30,000 naira. Like, my students have been able to get what? Writers without spending 1 naira, because I show them how to what? How to do it. I've got the videos and everything, and the trainings and the mentorship is all down on how to do this. Then giving you truths and outlines that give you access to contracts fast. Now, this is something we have done over and over. So we know truths, we know outlines, we know the different type of things that give contracts always. Do you understand? So we know the different types of things that will give contract always. So I'm going to give you these troops and I will give you these outlines. If you read that, if you register within now the next 48 hours, give you all this. This alone is worth 20,000 naira, but I will give you all for what? For free. Then I will introduce you to my own editors for a faster word, a faster review. Then you have access to the story that got me my first contract. The story, I'm not supposed to give this out, but I'll be giving it to you. The story that got me my what? My first what? Ever exclusive contract. This story is something that you can model, not copy it, or you can model it, and I'll show you how to model it and what you can apply and get your own contract, get your first contract. And I'll also give you 247 mentorship and periodic classes. Also, you'll be getting from the what? The mentorship group. 247 always stand by. Once ever you reach out to me, you can call me if you want to, and I'll be there to what? To answer your questions. Now what? Would you let this gold mine opportunity go away after taking without taking what? Action? Or you will choose to get started now and change your finances? The choice is yours, honestly. The choice is yours, honestly. We've seen testimonies over and over of students that have been able to make as high as 800,000 naira from just their smartphone without leaving their houses. Students and also work, stay at home moms and people that are matured and all of that have been able to do this because it's very simple. Three step: get on board, get the companies. If you don't want to write, get a writer, writes for you, and get paid. Very simple and very easy as that. I know it will be too good to do this. The reason why it's too good to choose is because it's the first time you're hearing this. We've been hearing it and we've been seeing it. That's why it's almost like we are just seeing it like that. But if you're seeing it for the first time, say, they don't come. It is actually like that. It's information that's making it look as if it's very hard to make money. It is actually, Lord, like that. So the choice is all yours. I know you're going to be shouting 30,000 naira, move that kind of money in this economy, then you just continue suffering, honestly. But the question now is that um let's just put the money aside. If you are asked to pay 100,000 naira to learn something, I'm saying 100,000 naira now, to learn something that'll be able to make you at least let's say $500 every month. Let's say 400K every month. 400K, like the 400K is sure. Are you actually not going to give that your best shot? Won't you look for a way to get that money? So that's just the way it is. That's the way you should see this. Because you're asked to pay this amount of money. Look at what you're going to actually get from it few months from now, from starting. So now the choice is yours. And if you're registering between now and the next 48 hours, this is the things you get. Once it's over 48 hours, please, you don't get this anymore. So I'll be in my DM. If you want to reach out to me right now, go back to WhatsApp to make payments and let's get you started immediately right now. So yeah, peace out. I'll be in my DM. If you have any questions too, you can reach out to me. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. I'll be very, very, very happy to answer them for you. All right. Catch you later.